everybody and welcome to Jim's NMS. My tripod has completely disappeared. Yes, I've got my phone recording this on top of a sugar tin. I think it may have fallen into the back rooms. Who knows? Alternative universe. Yeah, I think somebody's thrown it to a black hole in No Man's Sky. Who knows where it's gone? Anyway, beside the point, this video has a warning disclaimer. This video has got nothing to do with any other content creator on our platforms. This is not me slagging people off, so don't worry about that. This is me telling you my thoughts about the bad thing, one major bad thing about No Man's Sky. Okay, this will be okay for new players who come into the game, and this is not to put people off the game. Okay, this is something the developers for Hello Games need to sort out as soon as possible. And there we go. So you can't all slag me off in the comments, and I will not get bad reviews from other content creators on YouTube. So here we jolly well go. Okay. No Man's Sky is a type of game that procedurally generated. The majority of procedurally generated games are games where people have to use their imagination at certain points. Okay. For example, you don't have an imagination in games, right? You cannot do No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has certain storylines to it. It gives you playability, right? But it is a procedurally generated game. That means you have to explore. You have to find things yourself. Once all the storylines are done, you have about 150 hours worth of gameplay. People seem to think the game feels boring, right? Yeah. If you think the game's boring, go on to another game, right? But the thing is, you have to use your imagination quite a lot. Okay, the problem with that is, once, I'll say in the respect of being a content creator on YouTube, finding content to do for No Man's Sky is incredibly difficult. It's not like a first-person shooter with about 30, 40 levels. It is a procedurally generated game. So, as a content creator and other content creators, they live on the hype train, okay? They'll do all the content within the update, saturate the hell out of it, do about 20, 30 videos on an update, right? And then it goes quiet, the game. Completely quiet. Nobody's posting on Reddit, nobody's posting on Facebook. It goes completely quiet because when they bring updates out to Hello Games, they are so linear. It's unbelievable. Graphical, linear, so there's no gameplay, right? So once, like, say people on YouTube play the game, the update, they will do the update to death, 30 videos on it, and then move on to another game. And what that does is it creates No Man's Sky, like it's like a lull period between gameplay, right, and videos on YouTube, and that's a very, very, very serious problem. Hello Games, what they should do is when they're creating updates for this game, No Man's Sky, they should create an update that's got long lasting, that will last from one end, from start of the update, right to the next update. So it's a continuous gameplay loop, but they don't do it, okay? And what the problem with that, with Hello Games has got, is they create a lull period within the game where there's nothing else to do, right? Seriously, there's nothing else to do. So once you got to a certain level of playability, hours in the game, there really isn't all that much to do. It's just jumping from one system to the next, and you've done everything, okay? So earlier on in the game, it was pretty good because you always had things to do, but now it's dropped off as No Man's Sky quite a lot, okay? Not saying it's not a good game, it is a good game, but that's a major, major problem. Okay, so what happens is, in the community, the hype train starts up, right? And then everything becomes speculative within the community, and the hype train starts up. But the problem when updates are trash to start off with, and they are graphical, and there's not enough gameplay within an update, right? The hype train starts early because content creators have no content to work with in No Man's Sky. So they have to create the content, get the views and all that type of thing. And then they start making videos on speculation and the hype train starts up. Okay. That is a major problem with No Man's Sky. Okay, not saying speculation is a bad thing. Speculation is okay, don't get me wrong, right? But what I think happens is the speculation starts way too early. The speculation should start when Sean Murray brings out his tweet, because for people who's never used No Man's Sky before, Sean Murray, just before the drop on update, Sean Murray is the creator of No Man's Sky. On Twitter, he creates a tweet. It's like an emoji, right? You know the emojis you get on your phone, right? He puts that out and everybody guesses what that emoji means. It's quite fun at first, right? And this is when the hype train starts. But when an update is trash, right, on the game, and it doesn't create enough gameplay throughout the time period, right, it creates boredom within the game, and content creators start guessing on what the next update is. I've done it myself. I've done it myself. I did it early this time actually, right? And I do apologise. But the community starts getting into the hype train, especially when bigger content creators start guessing, right? That shouldn't happen. People should start guessing for the next update when Sean Murray does his tweet, okay? And it starts early and it's terrible, okay? And then you've got months, about a month worth of hype and speculation, because the updates that Hello Games bring out are too linear, right? So, yeah, the problem we got here is that Hello Games don't do enough in each update to last from 1 month to the next, okay, when they're bringing updates out, right? I think an update lasts for about 3 weeks, more or less, right? Because that's when either an expedition's running or anything like that, right? So that's the problem we have in No Man's Sky. It's not the fact that content creators are creating speculation, the hype train, too early. The only reason why they're doing that is because Hello Games are bringing updates out that's good enough to last the entire period, okay? For example, they put, what is it, a 4-week period on the expedition, but the expedition was easy. So what does everybody do in the meantime? Okay, so that's the reason why No Man's Sky can be really bad. Okay, so that's that thing. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching the video. There were my thoughts on that. If you like it, leave a comment. I really appreciate, and I'll get on with the creature video today. Just something I was thinking about today. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching, folks. Indeed, yes, this is me, Jim, and the Discord link is in the description if you'd like to see me on the videos. I've got playlists, and I'll see you in the next. Bye.